Good morning, everyone. It's also my pleasure, on behalf of Honeywell, to invite you on the third working day of European Best Engineering Competition. My name is Libor Shida. I am a former BUT student and graduate. Also, I'm a former EBEC participant back in 2010. I'm former EBEC organizer, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, or something like that. And at the present time, I'm working as mechanical design engineer, mechanical system engineer in Honeywell here in Brno, in branch Honeywell Building Technologies. And I prepared the task, and it's my pleasure to introduce it to you. Yes. So, firstly, shortly about Honeywell Building Technologies. Here in Brno, there are, let's say, 4 parts of Honeywell that are working here. It's aerospace, turbo technologies, HBT, and SPS, whatever that means. That's not very important. The important thing is Honeywell Building Technologies, which is the part of the task today. There are four parts: air and water, combustion, homes and buildings, and security. The air and water group is making control and regulation valves, filters, actuators, sensors, for commercial and residential buildings, for example, like this one or like your home. Combustion group is making controllers for boilers, gas valves, and furnace controllers. Homes and buildings is making thermostats. For most of them are sold in the US or in the English-speaking countries, but you can see them also here sometimes. And security, and they are making security gateways and door control systems. Few pictures, like some examples. Maybe you have seen some of the thermostats, or maybe some of the filters or controllers. But now, what's important is the task, which is somehow connected to all of this. Its topic is called Evaluation of Data from Home Thermal Comfort Technologies. So what does it mean? It's basically it's connection of two domains. First of them being thermal control, let's say, thermal comfort and hydronic heating systems, which is something by which you heat your houses, you heat the buildings, also cool them in the summer. And the second part is machine learning or data analysis. These two parts, these two domains, like if you look at it from higher picture, are not anyhow connected. But the thing or the connection point, how they are connected, is the sensors that are used in the heating control and that are producing a lot of data that can drive a lot of applications that are connected to, like, being it in the device or being it in the cloud, doesn't matter. So what kind of sensors I'm talking about? The sensors all of you probably know and can imagine. In such a room as we are in right now, there are like many sensors that are ensuring that the thermal comfort for participants like you or for the people inside is assured. Being it mainly the temperature sensors, being it the lighting control sensors, being it airflow sensors, because I'm not sure if they are somewhere here. Yeah, probably the air conditioning here is, I don't see the outlets, but there is some kind of air with some temperature flowing inside the room. So you have to control the flow of the air and temperature of the air. So also there's water going all around. So you need to measure the temperature. You are measuring, as I said, the lightnings. But from a user point, you can see this is the primary part, which you basically don't see. But what you can see usually can be, I've borrowed it from Texas Instruments, this picture, but you can see some gas detectors that are usually somewhere on the ceiling. You can see thermostats, which I don't see right now, but I'm sure they are somewhere here. You can see, for example, I don't know, electronic lock on the doors that you go with your badge or whatever. You can see water leak detectors. If there be some water leak detector, that will be giving you information that there is water leak and you should probably close the water or remove electronic devices. What else? Thermostats, smart plugs. There are many things. So these are the secondary things that you can see that you are interacting. But they're like behind this, these are the primary sensors that are ensuring the primary control, which are, yeah, as I said, can be these pressure sensors, flow sensors, temperature sensors. So, yes, Alex, thank you. So the task for you. Basically, I know that none of you probably is expert in machine learning, and maybe yes, and probably also none of you is expert in the domain of thermal comfort or hydronic heating system. So back in your rooms, we have prepared for you extensive materials on these two topics. So firstly, you have to, I would say that, well, you know, if I have seen correctly, yesterday presentation from Ethan, there was this very nice sentence about innovation, that it must come from the domain knowledge. So firstly, get to know the domains, the thermal comfort, hydronic heating, and machine learning. Get to know the technologies that are used. Even though for example, the thermal comfort technology or thermal comfort domain is quite old. It's like in advanced way it's used for past 100, 150 years. In some way it's used like much longer. There are still innovations going on in this very old domain. So get to know the domain, get to know the technologies, and then what is important, you should propose a product, a service, and the technicalities, and make a business case out of it. Meaning, we don't want to give you limitations on, which technology you should use, how you should use it. It's up to you to get to know it and select one. So there's no limitation on topic. You can choose sensors, connectivity to the cloud, control systems, components of the hydronic heating systems, or optimization algorithms, depending on which specialization is that you have. And also you can prepare like a combination systems of these components, or simply standalone products, like maybe be thermostat or some control valves, anything that can be. What as a helping hand from our side to you, because we want you to have the best working day today. We want this case study to be the best one for you. We prepared the possibility for you to have consultations. Firstly, my name is Libor, as I said, and here in front row there's Martina sitting. And let's say that we know something. I know something about hydronic heating systems and control systems. Martina is expert on businesses. So you can approach us with any idea, anything about that. Basically, to me, anything about the topic. But apart from that, there will be two possible consultations, because as I said, maybe no one is expert here on marketing, and maybe you could use a helping hand on hardware, cloud, IoT, and this kind of stuff. So in the before noon, there will be two hour slot that will be with Petr Boháček here in front row, that will help you with your marketing stuff, because as I said, designing a new service or product is something that is very connected to the customer that you are facing, and then about the needs that you are answering. So maybe you're not expert on that, maybe you can Google something, but if you have questions, please let us know. The same goes for our IoT cloud, Miroslav Molinek, who is not already here. He will come in the afternoon. He will be able to give you a helping hand on this hardware stuff. Please, if you know that you will want to use these consultations, let us know, or let us know the organizers. You will be given like 15-minute slot. Please prepare the questions in advance so that you know what you want to ask, and I will try to answer that. I think next slide. Yeah, what is expected from you to deliver? Firstly, that will be PowerPoint presentations, as you are used to. The PowerPoint presentation will last 8 minutes. There will be countdown for that, and it will be followed by a question round from the jury for around 3 minutes, let's say. And additionally to that, we know that this is a very technical topic, and maybe not all of the details are fitting into the presentation, and you don't want to mention all the things that you discussed. So apart from that, you'll be able to submit a secondary text document. Organizers will provide you some template for that, where you can sum up all the information that you talked about, that you prepared, that are not fitting into the presentation. This is a secondary document, and it will be consulted with the jury only afterwards. They will have some additional questions that you didn't answer, or they will want to know what kind of work is behind what you presented. Yes. And evaluation criteria, are a bit complicated, but in the end, there will be 4 criteria. First is technical understanding and features of the product. This is how you understood the domain, and how are you able to get to know the customer, or get to know the customer. Secondly, the feasibility of the solution, how you tackle the marketing and sales information that are connected. Ingenuity of the solution, what creativity you used, what creativity you used, and how you adopted to this new domain for you. And the quality of the presentation, which is always the same, and some overall impression that you made during the day and during the evening during the presentations. And also all of this, sorry, I forgot to mention that, all of this is also written in your task, so you don't have to be worried about it. You can read it afterwards. Alex? So that's all from my side, I hope. Or I'm sure that I didn't answer everything. So if you have any question now, please ask it. If you have any question during the day, please ask it. Thank you. Yes?
So you expect us to send you documents and the presentation in the same form, right? Or you can send them separately?
Yeah, so the question was if we should send both of the documents, the PPT and the text file, in the same mail. And the answer is yes, please. The secondary document is additional. It's up to you if you want to send it. If you don't want to send it, it's okay. But it's as Alex said, it's 15 minutes before end of the presentation. So I mean, it's 6. Yes, thank you for your question. Yes, second question.
So how much time do you have for questions that you will ask us?
The question is how much time the participants will have for questions, and I believe we said 3 minutes. I believe 3 minutes. But maybe if there are interesting questions, there can be more. Sure. Yes? And so the question is if the service, the technology should be connected only to households, and the answer is, let's say generally households and commercial buildings. So like not industrial things, but commercial buildings being like buildings like this one. Is it okay? Okay, perfect. Are there any more questions? Take your time, it's okay. Think about it. It's good to have some space. I will give you some time. Thank you. Good luck.
As I said before, you can approach anytime me or the company representatives in the company room, and you can ask anything you'd like. Just some technical information. After you leave this room, you will get an email from me in the next few minutes that will have inside the handout. Of course, the handout is already in your rooms, and today it's like one for everybody. So don't be scared if you enter the room and you see 4 handouts. They are all the same. Okay, just a clarification. And in the mail that I will send, you'll see also the handout online. You'll see probably the schedule of the day, the Google form for submitting questions that will be publicly presented to everybody. And I think the general rules from case study, which you already received, but we checked that some rooms they are not there. So to make sure that you all know the rules, you'll have it also online. And that's all I think from my side. Concerning the time, you'll have 8 minutes of presentation here, which will be, and 3 minutes of question, exactly. Of course, as Libor said, if there's a question really, let's say, interesting, we won't be like cutting at that specific second, but try to stay on the schedule, because we won't like to present to make you really tired. Okay, just try to be efficient, and also that's why a report, an extra document is asked for you, so as to contain in there all the details that cannot fit in the presentation. So, do you want to ask me something? Yes, please. Yes, this presentation will be also sent. Yes.
What's the maximum limit of pages for the written report?
Libor, there's no maximum. You can actually, all the work done by you, it should be nice to fit it in there. Okay. Yes, please.
What's your name?
My name? It's always like that. You cannot see. It's Alex. My name is Alex. Don't worry, I already know all of your names. Any other question related to the technical part? Yes?
So it was mentioned in the presentation.
Sorry, guys.
It was mentioned in the presentation that you can actually send only PPT files, no PDF, no?
It's PowerPoint, but like, you mean for presenting, for the presentation?
Yes.
Both of them are like, most usually it's PPT, but you can also submit a PDF, for sure, for sure. Just to make it clear, yeah. Guys, do you have any other question related? Yes. Yes? No? Okay. So, thank you very much. Enjoy the day and best of luck. Thank you.